My angels. It's story time, the story of your life. We're going to remember who you are. I have one leading message, and it's going to be a quick one today. And I felt really drawn to this deck, but I heard the phrase, nothing left to lose. You have nothing left to lose. And I just thought that was really interesting. So, Holy Spirit, can you give us... I'm feeling kind of proud of you. And, release. You have nothing left to lose. The first card, look, she's let it all go. Confirmation. Holy, did you see that? It tickles me with delight. The Holy Spirit is so good. Look, confirmation. You have let some go. You've let it all go. I feel proud. 111 on my clock, Destiny. I feel proud of you because I feel like you just did something that surprised yourself. Like, you really have learned how to look after yourself, after your heart space. And 2 came out. Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna cry already. I cry every day. Nurturing. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. You've released something. You've just walked away from something. It might not even have been like a person. It was like you walked away from a pattern that you have always repeated. Maybe it is with people, or maybe it's with a job, but it's a way that your mind thought about yourself. You got presented with a test, and I'm hearing a baby test. And I'm even hearing you were safe the whole time because it was destiny, and it was almost like just a confirmation for you that you would make the right decision, and you did. You did. And when you open your hand and you release, what happens? What you are supposed to be holding, what is in your hand, what is in your space, then gets an appropriate amount of attention from you. And you're nurturing. It says nurture. What you care for learns to bloom. I'm just seeing this beautiful new space that you're in. And you're not sad. You're not sad. You're not sad anymore. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, grace is strength with its arms open. Can we just talk about all 3 of these cards? Release, nurture, strength. Look at the state of you. You are so open. Open to receive. Open to receive. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, I actually want to get one little detail. This is going to be a fast one. I'm just feeling it. What did you have to release? I'm just curious. Can I get one for release? I just want to check that this is your message. That wasn't love, it was reliance. You released a codependent relationship. You felt you were going externally for safety. We all do it. But you were going externally for safety, to comforts, and yeah, it wasn't love. It was reliance. I don't know how to say it any better. Why would I try to say that better? It was reliance. You've let something go, and you've trusted yourself. You've trusted that you're going to be okay, which is such a huge, huge lesson. Can I get one more? Confusion lingers when the choice is finally yours. It's confirmation again. You made a choice to release a codependent relationship, a codependent pattern of thinking, the way that you've always thought that you needed someone to make you feel safe. One more. I'm just, it's literally, it's the whole, and that's, my heart was just like beaming for you coming in. You have nothing left to lose, which tells me, last shadow card, what felt safe was slowly suffocating you, and you knew it. You knew it, whatever you were clinging to. And again, it was a baby test. I don't think this was, it could have been, but I'm getting the sense it was like when you cycle something out, right? You have like a big, huge cycle out, like heartbreak, 10 of Swords. It's like really painful. And that's tough. It doesn't get worse than that. But God will test you after that to see how you're standing in your strength and your new resilience. So I get the feeling you had several tests after that sort of were showing you that you were walking out of that pattern. You were finishing a cycle out with that. But finally, you have passed your final test with that. I just want to get 1 or 2 cards to say what's coming for you. Because you have nothing left to lose. And you're nurturing, remember, you have something, you have a passion. I'm hearing the clarity is coming about your mission. Clarity is coming about what you've always been meant to nurture. This is about you now. This is about you, because what you're doing is you're creating safety. You're creating a new paradigm of safety, that everything is inside of you. You know how to soothe. You know how to soothe and how to, I'm hearing it like speak to your inner child. And I'll tell you what, nothing is coincidental in my personal opinion. Hang on. I'm getting excited. Nothing is coincidental. And I just was speaking with my friend, and she's a brilliant woman, so wise. And yet we all need each other, right? And we all have blind spots. And that's why it's so beautiful to have people that you can lean on and trust and, say, check my blind spot. Am I missing something? But she reached out and just needed a little bit of encouragement. Which way should I go with something? And it's the same advice I'm hearing right now for you, which is there is not a right or wrong answer to some of the questions maybe that you're having about, maybe now it's like, okay, my hands are open. I have new concerns. What am I going to do? How do I do this mission? Blah, blah, blah. Maybe the new worries and the new concerns are about you. But what I'm hearing is it's not about anything external anymore. It's about you having learned how to soothe yourself, how to meet with yourself. So let's say you have a wobble. You know how to sit with yourself on the couch, make yourself a cup of tea, and speak to, maybe it's the inner child, maybe it's the teenage wound, maybe it's the adult wound, it's the wound from wherever, but you know how to soothe. And you're learning how to get quicker and quicker at that. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so can I just get 1 for nurturing? What you care for learns to bloom. And it's funny, I've put my cards all messy on the table, which I don't normally do. So you might be like a bit, I'm feeling a little bit of a frantic energy. So you might be a little frantic, actually. That's what I'm hearing is like, you've just done this. This message is finding you when you have just broken the cycle, and maybe you're having that little bit of, it's like a disorientation, like, did I do that? Okay. Right. Okay. And my hands are open. Right. And now, and this is finding you to just give you a little bit of an encouragement, a nudge forward. I'm proud of you. I really am. I'm so proud of you. Most people don't do that. Okay, Ten of Cups wanted to flip over, which is like ultimate fulfillment, but it didn't flip out. So let's say that whatever steps you're taking, that is spirit saying that it is leading to your ultimate fulfillment. Of course it is. Who do you think you are? Look at you. Oh, the wheel. Woo, destiny is at play. Divine guidance. You are surrounded and supported right now by your angels, by your ancestors. You're really going to be supported. And I'm hearing this. Synchronicities. I'm hearing synchronicities. And I'm hearing you are reassigning synchronicities to mean what they mean for you, not for anyone else, not for signs of external support or external validation or external love coming in. The signs and synchronicities you're starting to understand are from your creator, your spirit family, all of the universe that is supporting you becoming who you truly are, which is fantastic. I don't use the word fantastic ever. Do you use that word? That's kind of funny. Okay, hold on. All right, we know that you're on your way to your Ten of Cups, but that didn't come flying out. What is going on? Two of Cups. Choice. Hang on. I've got to get going soon too. We know you're on your way, Ten of Cups. We also know that the wheel is at play. This is your scroll, as I say, being unrolled. Hang on. I want to get you one more. Holy Spirit, what is coming now that my beautiful collective has released and has a whole new, like, energetic space to focus? What's coming? What's coming? And that Two of Cups, it's really about choice, but it's also, I'm hearing inner union to support the overall message that this is really about your strengthening. Okay, my eyes are going to this one, so maybe we're just gonna try this one. I'm feeling that frantic energy just being soothed just a little bit. So, whoa, nope. Very fussy. I'm not taking it. No, I'm not taking it unless it comes out. Yeah. I'm really feeling like, I feel like I can feel the wobbles, if that makes sense. It's like, even the way I was holding my cards, it's like, just feeling loose, you know, like you feel loose. And I feel like you need to feel safe and secure. That's the feeling. I feel like you're searching for that feeling of safety and security. And that's why this message is coming to find you. The Holy Spirit is the spark of the Creator within you, and you are never alone. Okay, 1414 on my clock, which is for me deliverance, which means you showed up and you did the work on this one, but there was a grace to get you out of that pattern. And that grace it's an effortless divine initiation that we kind of do not want to take credit for as humans. We want to always remember that the grace is what reminds us how loved we are, that we don't have to strive and do everything on our own. And maybe that's why this is finding you too, because you need to know you're not on your own. That safety is going to come as you commune and connect, really fussy, as you commune and connect with Spirit. Okay? That safety is going to, it's like I can see it being built. Anything coming? Okay, what is going on? I'm going to stop because I don't like to feel manic. I'm feeling like a manic energy. Okay, Hold on. Let's just center for a second. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. I am going to go back to this deck because this is the deck that I can see like a card for you. I can see it, but I can't see it, if that makes sense. I don't know that would make sense to you. I just feel this is the one. Yeah. Seven of Cups. You've got all cups. This is all about emotional healing, emotional fulfillment, choice. The Seven of Cups is about really taking into account what fulfills you. It's really, let's just read it and then I'm going to leave you with this. Oh my God, I literally opened right to it. Okay, that's your card. This is what's coming for you. And I like that it's Seven of Cups. Okay, it's like, yes, the card, it wanted to flip over on Ten of Cups, which tells me Spirit is saying you're in the right direction. You're heading towards your ultimate happiness. But obviously, you've just released this whole pattern. You're not there yet. Let's take the steps. Everything in steps. So Seven of Cups is about fantasies, choices, wishful thinking, the allure of temptation on the path, needing to move forward without knowing the full picture. Options. The shadow side is right now you could be feeling blocked by indecision, panic, a little bit of fear of making the wrong choice, which I just said to you, you can't make the wrong choice. Your new focus is to be able to hear your thought patterns, sit with yourself, take yourself to the couch or a chair with a cup of tea and talk to yourself. Everything energetically in overcoming is about fear or faith, right? It's fear or faith. Which one are you going to believe? And I'm speaking to myself right now too, by the way. It is that simple. Are you going to make the choice to believe that everything's going to be okay? Because you have been delivered from this old way of being. And I'm hearing you say it. You know it's true. Like nobody could pay you to go back. Even though this just happened, nobody could pay you to go back 1 week and be the version of yourself you were 1 week ago. I'm hearing a week, so you could have just done this a week ago, or you could have just done this in the last few days, but maybe you've been in this kind of emotional turmoil for a week. You cannot make a wrong choice because you are a child of God and you are loved. And just like my children, if they make a wrong choice, I'm there for them, right? I'm going to help them get back on track. That's truth. So you are secure. However, let me just read this. When you daydream your way into the future, the options that you have in front of you can feel both under and overwhelming. Truth. Oh my gosh, truth. You can feel like so empty when you let go of things, right? But at the same time, you can feel overwhelmed by all the fear of uncertainty and the unknown, right? The path from A to Z is often nebulous, and life can present itself like a game of chutes and ladders that brings you down only to lift you up. And that is life. It's peaks and troughs. And that's never going to change. What changes is that we get stronger. What changes is that we learn to trust ourselves and our intuition, and we learn that we are who we say we are, and we remember who we are. We believe in who we are. We see ourselves. Okay, your desire to choose the one correct and perfect path can further complicate and muddle your decision. It's like you're caught in perfectionism in yourself, but it's really just fear. It's fear of the unknown. It's fear of not being safe. And it's a little bit of pride, I'm hearing. It's like a children don't, some do, but naturally they don't really overthink decisions. You watch them and they'll just kind of pick one. And if they're overthinking it and sitting there freaked out, we look at them, we think, what's wrong? You know, it's going to be okay, right? Okay. That theme is going around and around. There's no way to know everything that will spill forth from the cup that you choose. Did I just put that back? Did I put 7 of Cups back? What did I just do with it? Okay, I put it back. That's so weird. Everything happens for a reason. I don't know why I did that. You're wanting to put away the choice. You're wanting to avoid having to choose. That's why. You're avoiding having to choose. You're having some avoidance right now, which is very funny because look at the cycle you just broke. You just broke a codependent cycle with someone. And I'm not picking on you at all. I'm just asking you because you're obviously a very, very brave, intuitive person. So I'm going to ask you, do you see some of your own avoidant shadow? If you were holding on and clinging to something for safety externally, right? And yet now you've come into your own space. There's nobody else around you in codependency. Are you now yourself seeing your own avoidance, right? Avoiding making the choice. What was I hiding behind? Oh, I was hiding behind another person, right? And I was blaming them and thinking it was them I wanted, but it wasn't them that I wanted. It was me. I wanted to know that I could stand up on my own 2 feet, right? And have the confidence to make my decisions in life. Use your intuition to decide, remembering that the temptation of shiny things can be illusory, while challenging paths will often hold unexpected opportunity. Ask your discerning heart what options honestly stand in front of you today. And even if things are not exactly as they seem, choosing that which you truly desire will offer the most useful stepping stone right now. One step at a time. That's what I'm hearing. Your mantra is, my wildest imagination is a tool that I can use to inform my future in a down-to-earth way. My wildest imagination is a tool that I can use to inform my future in the most down-to-earth way. I would have to reflect on that. I'm not going to lie. I need to reflect on that one. That feels layered and layered and layered. What I'm seeing for you is, and maybe that's hitting you, I'm just seeing the stepping stones, and I'm feeling called to tell you that take all the fear of getting the choices right or wrong out. You have nothing left to lose. You have nothing left to lose. You have dealt with your worst enemy, which is yourself, and you have your hands open. And I want to come back to here, okay? Whatever you choose to put in your hands next, it's okay. It's the right choice because it's the one that you make. And it's you that the Creator loves. And it's you that Spirit is looking after, right? It's you that is the shining star here. You. And you're loved and you're supported and you're going to be okay. And every step you take in faith, not fear, choosing healthy things, choosing self, choosing healthy alignments with everything in your life, making good decisions about what you do with that space, you are going to see that God's just going to meet you every step of the way. Every step of the way. You're going to see the story unfold, okay? But I have to go. And I just want to leave you with the biggest kiss and say, I love you. I'm proud of you. I started this message being proud of you, and I'm finishing it telling you I'm proud of you. You have nothing left to lose. Be wild. Use your wild imagination. Check in with your body and just see what feels right, okay? And take that risk. Have courage because you are made of courage. So if nobody's told you today, I love you and you're going to make the right decision, okay? I love you guys.